You live in the quiet dark of space. Your home is a hollowed-out asteroid. It drifts in a belt of forgotten stones. Here, silence is the only language. Starlight is the only clock you need. You are in exile, by choice. You left a universe that was too loud. It was full of shouting and demands. You wanted only to create. So you create. You gather the dust of broken worlds. It swirls around your hands like obedient mist. You find iron from a dead planet's heart. You find carbon from ancient star-born life. You find crystals that pulse with faint light. You are a sculptor of the void itself. Your tools are focus and will. You knead the dust together with energy. You shape it into a familiar form. A body with 4 legs and a tail. A head with a long snout and sharp ears. It is a memory from a world you barely recall. A creature of instinct and loyalty. You pour a spark of yourself into its core. A flicker of warmth in the cold dark. And then, it lives. 2 eyes open, glowing with a soft blue light. The creature of dust and starlight rises. It is not made of flesh and bone. Its body is obsidian and crystal. Its heart is a diamond that beats with borrowed life. It shakes the loose dust from its form. Then it looks at you. You are its creator, its mother, its entire universe. This first one is your masterpiece. He is larger than the others that would follow. His mind is a reflection of your own. You call him Alpha. He is your companion, your guardian in the endless night. He follows you through the crystal caves of your home. His silent paws make no sound on the stone. He is your perfect, silent friend. Life is a peaceful, predictable rhythm. You drift. You gather dust. You maintain your small, hidden world. Sometimes you make a new friend for Alpha, a smaller wolf of shimmering quartz, or a lean hunter of pure iron. They are your children, your pack. They are proof that life can bloom anywhere, even in the deepest, loneliest corners of the void. You ask for nothing more than this: the quiet hum of your home, the soft glow of your children's hearts, the endless ocean of stars outside your door. You are a queen in a kingdom of one, and your subjects are made from starlight and stone. It is enough. It is everything. Then, an echo cuts through the void. It is not the song of a dying star. It is not the whisper of a nebula. It is sharp and ugly, a knife of sound in the perfect silence. It makes the dust on the floor tremble. It makes your teeth ache. It is artificial. It is wrong. Alpha is at your side in an instant. The calm blue light in his chest shifts. It becomes a wary, burning amber. He lets out a low growl. The sound is not sound. It is a vibration in your mind. A wave of pure, protective anger. He feels what you feel. The sanctity of your home has been broken. You move to your instruments. They are simple things you built yourself. Crystal arrays that listen to the stars. They show you the signal. It is a series of pulses, a tight beam of energy sweeping across the asteroid belt. It is a search pattern, methodical, cold, inhuman. It is looking for something. For decades, there has been nothing. You chose this belt for its chaos, its shifting orbits and dense debris. It is a place where signals get lost. It is a perfect place to hide. You had thought no one would ever look this closely. It seems you were wrong. And being wrong out here has consequences. The signal pulses again, closer this time. It washes over your asteroid. A faint tremor runs through the stone. It feels like a violation. An uninvited guest knocking at your door. A guest who does not care if you answer. A guest who intends to break the door down. You trace the signal to its source. The math is simple. The object is moving quickly. It is small. A scout, most likely, or a long-range probe. It moves with a brutal efficiency. It is not exploring. It is hunting. Your quiet life has just become very, very loud. You look at Alpha. His amber heart pulses in time with your own. The peace is over. The silence has been shattered. Something is coming. And you know, with a certainty that chills you to your core, it will not be friendly. Raising life from dust was messy work. You just hoped unmaking it wasn't part of the job description. The source of the signal grows clearer. A single, small ship appears on your sensors. It is a sliver of polished black metal. It has the predatory shape of an insect. It moves without grace, all sharp angles and direct lines. It feels alien. It feels wrong. The ship shows all the charm of a surgeon's scalpel, and it is pointed directly at your home. You watch it draw closer. It slows as it approaches your asteroid field. The signal it emits is now a constant hum. It is mapping every surface. It is measuring every shadow. It is searching for resources, you realize. Or perhaps it is just searching for things that do not belong. Things like you. Alpha stands beside you, a statue of watchful anger. His body is tense. The crystals along his spine seem to sharpen. He does not understand the technology, but he understands the threat. The intent of the hunter is a universal language, and this ship is a hunter. You must make a choice. You could try to hide deeper. Power down everything. Hope it mistakes your home for a solid, lifeless rock. But the scans are too precise. It will find the hollow spaces. It will find your heat signature. Hiding is only a delay, not a solution. Or you could send a message. You could show the intruder that this place is not empty. It is not undefended. It is a territory. Your territory. And you do not welcome visitors. Especially the kind that scan your home without so much as a polite hello. You place a hand on Alpha's head. The crystalline surface is cool and smooth. He looks up at you. His glowing eyes ask the question for you. What are your orders? He was born of your will. He lives to serve your purpose, to protect his home, to protect you. You give him the command, not with words. It is a thought, a surge of emotion, a single clear directive sent from your mind to his. Go. Be silent. End it. He understands perfectly. He turns and flows toward the exit of your cavern. He is a river of shadow moving through the dark. He reaches the surface of the asteroid. You watch him through your simple sensors. He is a ghost against the black stone. The starlight catches the edges of his crystalline form. He is beautiful and deadly. The perfect predator for this environment. He was literally made for this moment. The alien scout drifts closer. A small hatch opens on its underside. A beam of focused light emerges. It begins to cut into the surface of your asteroid. A biopsy. It wants to know what you are made of. The arrogance is stunning. It assumes the rock is dead. It assumes there will be no response. Alpha moves. He is impossibly fast. He leaps from shadow to shadow across the rock. The scout's sensors are looking for ships, for energy signatures, for technology. They are not looking for a wolf made of stone and starlight. They do not see him until it is too late. He leaps from a high ridge. For a moment, he is silhouetted against the distant nebula, a constellation in the shape of a wolf. Then he is upon the scout ship. His claws, forged from the hardest carbon, find purchase on the black hull. He is an anchor of fury on its smooth skin. The ship reacts. Small turrets emerge. They fire tiny pellets of plasma. They are meant to deter micrometeorites, not a creature of focused rage. The plasma spatters against Alpha's body. It scorches the dust on his crystalline fur. But it does not pierce his form. He ignores it. He brings his head down. His teeth are diamonds. They bite into the ship's hull. The metal groans. It shrieks in the vacuum. Not a sound you can hear, but one you can feel. A vibration of tearing, protesting metal. He pulls. He rips. A section of the hull comes away. The ship lurches. It tries to shake him off. Its engines fire erratically. It is wounded, confused. It is like a great beast swatting at a fly it cannot see. A very, very angry fly, with diamond teeth. Alpha finds a power conduit beneath the armor. He bites down, hard. There is a flash of blue-white light, a silent explosion of energy. The scout ship convulses. Its lights flicker once. Then they go dark. It floats dead in the water. A lifeless husk. The beam cutting into your home vanishes. The intrusive hum is gone. Silence returns. Alpha leaps from the dead ship. He lands gracefully back on the asteroid's surface. He looks toward the cavern entrance. Toward you. He sends a single thought back to you. A feeling of pride, of a job well done, protected. He turns and begins to pad his way home. There is a new scratch on his flank. A line of scorched black on the obsidian. A badge of honor. Your first wolf has proven his loyalty. He has defended his home. You feel a surge of pride and a deeper surge of cold, chilling fear. Because the scout's silence is now a warning cry. And you know, they will have heard it. The silence that follows is heavier than before. It is not the peaceful quiet you have known for years. It is a waiting silence, the deep breath before a terrible storm. The scout ship floats nearby, a monument to your victory, and a beacon for your doom. You know they will not let this go unanswered. An organization that sends probes like that is not the type to accept a simple loss. They are methodical. They are thorough. They would see a lost scout not as a tragedy, but as a data point. An interesting variable in a predictable equation. The variable is you, and their next step will be to solve for it. You do the only thing you can. You prepare. You send Alpha back out, not to fight, but to retrieve. He pushes the dead scout ship. He guides it into one of your hidden caverns. It is a grisly trophy, but it is also a treasure trove of information. You must know your enemy. You work carefully. You cut open the ship's hardened shell. The technology inside is strange. It is all smooth curves and unsettling glowing lines. It feels both advanced and primitive, like a weapon designed by a creature with no concept of art. Form follows function, and the only function here is conquest. You find its data core. It is a pulsating crystal, not unlike the hearts of your own wolves. The irony is not lost on you. You interface with it. You use your own abilities to gently coax the information out. It is a flood of alien thoughts, of star charts and battle plans, of a culture built on domination. You see them. The beings who built this ship, the Xylar. They are tall and thin. Their bodies are encased in dark, segmented armor. They look like the insects their ships mimic. They have no faces, only a collection of lenses and sensors. They see the universe not as a wonder to be explored, but as a resource to be consumed. You see their armada, hundreds of ships, huge, brutal vessels that crack planets open. They move from system to system. They strip every asteroid. They drain every gas giant. They silence every voice that is not their own. They are a plague sweeping through the galaxy. And their scout just found a new source of infection. You. The data core shows you their protocols. A lost scout triggers an immediate response. Not a rescue mission, an investigation force, a small fleet, powerful enough to eliminate any primitive threat that could have caused the problem. They would not expect a woman who raises wolves from asteroid dust. But they would not care. They would simply erase the anomaly. The dread is a physical weight. It settles in your chest. Your quiet kingdom is about to have a very large, very angry visitor. You look at Alpha, at the half-dozen other wolves that make up your small pack. They are strong. They are loyal. They are not enough. Not against a fleet. Your solitude has been your shield. Now it is your greatest weakness. You are alone. There is no one to call for help. No fleet to command. There is only you, your will, and the dust of forgotten worlds. You clench your fists. The dust on the cavern floor stirs. If they want a war, you will give them one. You will turn your home into a fortress, and your pack into an army. You are outnumbered. You are alone. But you are not without power. Your strength is not in ships or weapons. It is in creation. You look at your small pack of star-born wolves. They are your children, your only soldiers. You need more, many more. You go to work. The time for slow, careful creation is over. This is now an act of desperate, furious industry. You fly out into the belt. Your small ship is a simple thing, barely more than a cockpit and a cargo hold. You are not harvesting pebbles of dust anymore. You are hunting for asteroids. You seek out the ones rich in iron, the dense cores of shattered planetoids. You find veins of carbon, hard as diamond. You search for the rare crystals that can hold your spark, your will. Your ship's arms strain as you drag the rocks back to your home. You are building an arsenal from the bones of the solar system. Inside your cavern, it is a scene of frantic creation. You are a whirlwind of energy. The air crackles with power. You shatter the asteroids with pure force of will. You grind them down into mountains of refined dust. Iron dust, black and heavy. Carbon dust, sharp and glittering. Crystal dust, glowing with potential. Then you begin to forge. You pull the dust into the air. It swirls around you in great, dark clouds. You shape them, not one by one, but by the dozen. The forms of wolves, leaner than Alpha, smaller, faster. Their bodies are not sculpted for beauty. They are forged for battle. Their frames are reinforced with iron. Their claws and teeth are sharpened carbon. The process is draining. Each wolf requires a spark of your own life force, a piece of your soul. You feel it leaving you, a growing coldness in your core. With every new pair of glowing eyes that opens, you feel a little more faint. Your vision blurs. The cavern spins, but you do not stop. Alpha stays by your side. He watches with a worried intelligence. He nudges your hand when you stumble. He sends you waves of strength, of loyalty. He is your anchor in this storm of creation. He is the template, the perfect soldier all others are modeled after. He is the reason you have a chance. Soon, 100 wolves stand silent in the cavern. Their eyes are a constellation of deadly lights. Amber, crimson, and cold, hard blue. They are a pack of ghosts, creatures of silent stone and focused will. They do not breathe. They do not eat. They need only your command to function. They are the perfect weapons for a war in the void. You stand before them, exhausted but resolute. Your breath comes in ragged gasps. Your hands tremble from the effort. You have turned rock and dust into an army. You have given them life. Now you must teach them how to fight. You look to Alpha. He steps forward. He is their leader. Their Alpha. He will show them the way. The pack looks to him. Then they look to you. You are their creator, their commander. They are an extension of your will. 1,000 claws, 100 pairs of diamond teeth, all ready to be unleashed. The Xylar are coming. They expect to find a broken scout. They will find a living nightmare instead. The enemy fleet is still distant, a smear of angry light against the stars. But their communications travel faster than their ships. And they are arrogant. They broadcast on open channels. They do not believe anything in this empty sector could possibly understand them. They are having a very boring conversation. And you are listening to every word. You use the dead scout's technology. You modify it. You turn it into a listening post. The language of the Xylar is harsh, full of clicks and sharp edges. But the meaning is clear. They are annoyed. This mission is beneath them. A cleanup job to erase some primitive who got lucky. They talk about orbital mechanics and weapon yields. They do not talk about the possibility of a real opponent. Their arrogance is a weapon. You can use it against them. They are blind. They see the universe through their sensors. And their sensors are designed to see ships, to see heat, to see energy. They are not designed to see wolves made of cold stone. They are not looking for life that mimics the background radiation of space. You begin the training. You and Alpha lead the new pack out onto the surface. You teach them to move in the shadows of craters, to use the chaotic tumble of the asteroids as cover. They learn to move as one, a silent, flowing river of darkness. They are ghosts in their own home field. You run drills. You set up targets. Chunks of worthless rock. The pack swarms them. They tear them apart with terrifying efficiency. They leave nothing but dust. They follow Alpha's commands instantly. He is a brilliant field commander. He understands tactics with a clarity you could never have programmed. It is instinct. Perfect, predatory instinct. You teach them a new trick, something special. You show them how to dampen their own energy signature, to cool their crystalline hearts to near absolute zero. It makes them slow, lethargic, but it also makes them invisible. They can lie dormant, looking like any other piece of frozen rock. They can wait. They can become a living minefield. You watch them practice this. 100 wolves settle onto the surface. The faint glow in their eyes extinguishes. Their energy signatures vanish from your sensors. It is as if they simply cease to exist. 100 perfect assassins, hiding in plain sight. It's a neat trick. You hope the Xylar appreciate the surprise party you are planning for them. They are getting closer. Their chatter grows more confident. Their sensors sweep the area. They report nothing. A dead scout ship. An asteroid belt with some unusual metallic properties. Nothing to be concerned about. The fleet commander gives the order to approach, to deploy drones to clean up the mess. They are walking into your parlor. You smile. It is a grim, tired smile. Let them come. Let them be arrogant. Let them be blind. You have a pack of star-steel wolves. You have the home field advantage. And you have the terrible, burning rage of a woman whose peace has been stolen. This is no longer just your home. It is a hunting ground. And the hunt is about to begin.